Fern and I'm back for another speed build. So this is going to be posted a day later than my schedule because I upload speed builds on Wednesdays and my mother's birthday is on that day and I haven't edited the thumbnail yet. So I'm sorry, but um, create a sim will definitely be on time, which is on Saturday. Okay, now this is going to be a massive build, and it took me a while to finish it, just because I ran out of things to play. Since this is a CC-free speed build, I started this house a day before the skin tone update. So when I updated the game, um, actually I was so excited I forgot to take out my mods folder, but it's fine. When I enabled my mods, they were working, but some of the custom content, skin tones, and makeup are broken, so I had to disable it again, which was good because when I started this build, I was already planning to not use CC, so I guess that worked in my favor. I don't really have a particular sim in mind, but I built this in Del Sol Valley. It's been a while since I built a house in this world. So this lot is the Bailey Moon Manor. So it's big and it is a celebrity home. As you may know, there is a bigger lot in this neighborhood, but I think that's too much for me right now. So yeah, I bulldozed this house instead. And yeah, this is a celebrity home. So I was thinking this is for a celebrity. The style is a bit girly though. I used a lot of stuff from Get Famous, of course, and Discover University. Also, vintage glamour, especially for windows. Honestly, Discovery University has some really good windows. I actually want a Juliet balcony and make it look like you can open it and step into the balcony, but the windows that I want are not available in medium. So I was like, maybe I can just use a door, but then I'll have to use that all over the house. So I decided to use the spatting windows instead. I also want French doors, but we don't have that in medium. We have a small one that could work as medium. I think it's the one from Moschino back, but the details are so extra and it doesn't match the vibe of this house. I'm going for like French Renaissance mansion mixed with like Hollywood style, and I think I have placed a few modern pieces there, but that's because, like I said, I ran out of things to decorate it with, and I don't want to use the same objects over and over again, you know? I used the platform feature a lot for this build instead of using foundation, and as you know, if you watched my Japanese inspired cafe build, if you have a room and decide to add a platform and add that next to a wall, the wall will be removed. But I found a way around that. So instead of placing platforms, I'm adding a fence instead, a closed fence that that will look like a room, then level it up because it will give you that option as well. However, I don't know if you guys are having issues with it as well in terms of the other room automatically leveling up once you have placed another room. If it's just a small one, I had that issue multiple times since I had to place a lot of rooms, so I ended up leveling it up and down. I edited out that part, but that was really annoying. Yeah, I also added the floor plan off camera because it's kind of a long process, especially with a house this big, but you'll still see that later. Um, for the most part, I will just show you guys how I started it. I mean, like placing clutter or landscaping. I will show you guys how I did it, but I didn't record that part where I just placed things over and over again. But you will still see the finished work later, especially landscaping. It took me hours, and I ended up deleting some of it to start again. It's not perfect, I know, because it's not really my thing, but I'm still working on that. I had a hard time with the gate as well because the steps and the front door has three tiles, but for the gates we only have two and four tiles. So at first my plan was to have a big gate and a smaller one, but they aren't matching, and you can't move the gates freely and like the windows and doors. I don't know if you can move that with the dual mod, but again, I disabled my mods for this build since this is a uh, CC free build. I needed to use a lot of debug objects and enabling mods, and CC will just make it hard for me to find things. And honestly, I'm still figuring out how to use the dual mod. I watched the tutorials, but I haven't tried it yet. Anyway, I ended up placing two big hits, and I actually liked it. I don't know if it's too much, but I like it. Now, I'm actually wasn't sure about the kitchen and dining because I want the kitchen to come first before the dining, but with these windows and the space that we have in the actual kitchen, it makes sense to have the kitchen there, you know. I struggled with the kitchen cupboards too because I had to use the small one since I have windows by the sink, and I don't really want to change it anymore. But I think it's weird because I only have like one full sized cupboard, so I decided to add a smaller window and added some cupboards too. I also added columns, but they have a weird seam. Is that a bug or is it just me? I don't know. But when I decided to have a telly in the dining, I had to add a wall, so automatically the platform went up and that seam disappeared. And actually, as soon as I finished placing them, my game stopped responding. And when I was about to click wait for it to respond, it worked. So that's cool, but my heart skipped a bit there. Anyway, we'll have a total of three bathroom and three bedrooms. One is in the masters, or the masters has an ensuite. We'll have another one by the pool, so that's four. Then I was like, with a house this big, you'll have a library and a gym. So yeah, we'll have a small gym upstairs. I also added a cinema because a cinema room because the platform I think is perfect for that. And then we have this paneling from Get Famous, like the soundproof one. And then next to that is the glowing wall from Spade, which I think is kind of cool because I don't want to have lights in that room, and that glowing wall was perfect. The thing is, the red one is a little over the top. I tried the orange one and it's actually reddish and it was better than the actual red one, but I still think uh, it's still all over the top. I also tried the white ones, but I think the sound proof paneling is better. For the bedroom, I want a sofa that doesn't have backrest, but I don't think we have one that is appropriate for the masters, or the style that I have for the masters. And I also used platforms for the bed, and we have a wardrobe fit for a celebrity. It's not that big, but I didn't recommend placing the wardrobe because honestly, I just kind of winged that because I know the wardrobe that I want, but placing it is the hard part because we don't have a lot of choices. And yeah, the room isn't that big, but I liked it. I also like the um, wall, but I changed it with the same color, so you guys will see that later. So we'll also have a pool and a room for like grilling and eating outside. I used platforms there as well. Again, I will show you how it started and the design that I'm going for, but I didn't record everything. But you will still see the whole house later because I started using, at least trying, using the cinematic camera in this game. I thought it was hard, but it's actually fun. Yeah, I had fun with it. It's not perfect, and there are like missing clips, but it's my first time to use it. So, but yeah, I will definitely use it from now on. So you will see that my future builds. So yeah, that is it for me. I will leave you guys with some music, and I hope you enjoyed this big build. Don't forget to like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Dag dag!